What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Stomp podcast, and happy holidays. It's officially December, and we're at the end of the wrestling year. We had the last PLE that we recovered last week, but now, since it's December...
We technically have one more.
It's NXT, it doesn't count.
NXT always counts.
It does not count.
Lily is the champion.
Anyways, it's December, so over this next part of the month, we're going to be covering basically our awards. We have a whole bunch of different sections of it, so not one episode's just going to be the awards. We're going to have today is our niche awards. I believe next week is our PLEs.
PLEs, then we go to
wrestlers.
No, we don't do wrestlers. Wrestlers is the very last thing. We go to matches.
Oh, I gotta get that done.
We go to matches. Yeah, we go to matches, which will be the week of Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And then we end the year with our wrestlers of the year.
I already got the list done, so
I haven't even. I know my one.
I just took my fucking cup holder.
I only know my number one wrestler of the year.
Yes, Odyssey Jones, right?
Yeah, he was so good.
He was so consistent.
Okay.
Well, anyways, we're gonna start talking about SmackDown and Raw over those last week. I have no idea what actually happened besides Randy Orton signing with SmackDown.
He's slacking.
So, I didn't watch last night. I'm so sorry. I was tired.
I didn't either. It's called WWE YouTube, okay?
I didn't do that. No.
I was at work last night because Adam Sandler was in town. That's
a dub. Adam Sandler's always a dub.
No, it was a big dub. He's actually surprisingly a really nice guy.
Yeah, he's always.
That's not a surprise.
Nice guy. Yeah,
he was awesome. Everyone on his staff, all of his traveling buddies were. Kevin James was with him.
Oh, you had the whole grown-ups crew.
Snyder was David Spade wasn't there.
No one likes David Spade. That's why.
But Snyder and Kevin James were there. There was a David Spade joke.
There's always a joke,
which was funny. But yeah, so SmackDown. The main thing was we have a new member of the SmackDown roster.
Mm-hmm.
And that being
Daddy?
The Viper.
No,
Daddy's back.
We're just going to call him Daddy.
And
my name is Daddy.
That was kind of predictable.
Yeah, it was, but I really do appreciate them making it like
a story.
Yeah, because Adam Pearce is like, I'll give you whoever wins against Jey Uso and Seth Rollins. Like, whoever wins that, I'll give that to you. Like, I'll feed them to you. Yeah. And then Nick Aldis was like,
I'll give you the bloodline.
So
no, they wanted him.
Yeah, I really appreciate the storytelling aspect of it. Yeah,
they could have easily free agent. He spent all his time on SmackDown,
or they could have just been like, he's at SmackDown because he just decided to I've been around for so long, fuck up.
They made it something. Which
they gave a reason for it,
which wasn't needed, but it was very appreciated.
I do really appreciate it. Yeah. But now we have Mommy on Mondays and Daddy on Fridays. It's like divorced parents all over again.
Yeah, but Fridays are just going to be better with Daddy.
Well, it's not even Daddy that makes it better. It's just that the whole women's roster over there is just better.
The roster is not better. The story, the writing is.
The women's roster is better on SmackDown.
The women's roster is better, but
that's
the overall roster. If you were to take Raw versus SmackDown, Raw's is arguably better.
The roster is top heavy on Raw.
But then you go 3 hours and in 2 hours of it's the same show every week.
Mm-hmm.
Even though now we're getting really good segments with our truth on Raw.
I saw another one happen with the little TV, right?
Yeah, there was no Finn and Rhea weren't there last night, Monday night.
Damn.
So it was Damien, JD, and Dom.
Didn't Dom and JD tag team?
Yeah, against the Creed brothers.
Don't make them a tag team. Don't make them a tag team.
It's just because no one else. It was what are you going to send Damien out there with one of the two?
Sure, it's at least one of the person who has the fucking belts.
But that's why they're waiting.
I hate it.
But
that's gonna be a Rumble match, isn't it?
No.
You think? You think it's gonna be Raw?
It's gonna be end of the year.
They would have pulled the trigger by now, wouldn't they? because they're the number one contenders. It doesn't matter.
But they're gonna do it like the last Raw of the year, and that be the
Probably.
big end of year thing. Is what day is
The last Raw? I think it's
yeah
December 27th or 6th or something like that.
yeah
the day after
25th.
Christmas. Oh, it's on Christmas.
Yeah, it's a Christmas Day Raw.
That's interesting.
That is geez.
I will actually watch that.
But yeah, we have Christmas Day Raw, which we just found out. That's gonna be when that title defense is. That's 2 weeks. That's 3 weeks from now. Yeah,
It sounds great. Yeah.
2 more Raws until that Raw.
Yeah. I mean,
I didn't watch the match. I can tell you who won though.
I'm guessing the Creed brothers.
Probably. Probably.
We are so guessing. We have been so distracted by our awards. We didn't even watch Raw.
That's the one match I didn't check out the outcome because it felt clear the outcome.
Ugh.
There's
I'm
no
guessing-
way Dom and JD are gonna be the Creed brothers.
I'm guessing Nia and Shayna went to Nia.
Nia
Shayna's
won.
not hurt. Yeah.
Shayna's hurt. We have a new feud officially.
Oh my God! Is it what I saw earlier? I swear to God, is it Becky Nia?
Becky Nia.
So get so fucking cooked, and Becky's gonna get hurt somehow. And it's gonna piss me
When
off.
we get to Mania and we do not have Jade Cargill versus Becky Lynch,
It'll be Nia Jax's fault.
it's gonna be Nia Jax's fault. Nia Jax is then gonna hurt Jade Cargill.
You know, honestly, if Nia hurts Becky, do you think they fire her on the spot?
Yes.
It's got to be like, or they had like they're gonna bury her like they did the Shinsuke when they.
That's gonna be the golden. Becky's the golden woman.
Yeah, it's like how when Shinsuke almost dropped John Cena on his neck.
Yeah.
They're either gonna bury her or they're gonna fire her if she hurts Becky. So
The other thing is Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn.
how'd that go?
Drew won.
I could guess that, but
And
and
then
Sami's
Drew-
hurt now. Yeah,
And yeah, it's storyline hurt.
yeah, he's hurt.
Because Drew also attacked him backstage afterwards.
Which sucks because Sammy's such a pivotal member of Raw too. Him being off TV is gonna hurt.
Well, I respect the story they're telling with Drew though, because he said it's his bloodline.
Yeah, and
revenge.
him and Sammy kind of have the same story going on. Besides that, Drew had the championship at one point. So, man, I really want Sammy to be world championship now.
He should win it eventually.
I think probably mid next year, like after Mania, like August or September-ish. Because Seth's gonna hold on to the World Heavyweight Championship probably to Mania because they want to set up a Punk thing, and they need to make it a main event because Punk's never had a main event, and that's what they're gonna do. It's gonna piss me off the women don't get a main event again, because last year the women were supposed to get the main event of night one, and they said no, we're gonna make it the tag match. And it was such a
I
boring
can
match.
understand it because of the that story was generational.
I understand the story there, but like, well, I'm gonna.
But it took them until the last minute.
I've talked about it like plenty already, but Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley's match was so fucking high octane, high adrenaline, like goated shit, and then we came down to like, okay, this is a pretty good match, but like, we're late in the night, like, could have given this to Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair, and it'd been a lot better of an ending to night one. Anyways, what else happened on Raw that I missed?
Seth retained.
Well, obviously,
Drew attacked Jay after the match.
Drew attacked Jey after the match.
Yes.
Okay, so this is full heel fucking Drew now.
Full heel.
Yeah.
But Yeet is no longer going to be a thing.
I forgot about that. I tweeted about it yesterday. That's awesome. No Yeet. No
Yeet anymore. They even blurted out last night.
I know, which is funny as fuck.
Now let's talk about the other big thing that happened over.
We need to talk about why Yeet is no longer available.
It's a trademark.
By a smaller wrestler.
Who?
It's some random fucking indies wrestler.
No.
It's like a Pikachu design too. It's like you could definitely just buy this guy out. Just give him like $100,000 and you're fine.
So the biggest thing though that happened over the weekend.
Yeah.
Logan Paul is in hunt for his first challenge at the Rumble.
Yes, and Kevin Owens is not hurt.
Kevin Owens is probably. It sounds like it's storyline.
It's real. No,
it is real. It is actually.
I think he sprained his wrist or something like that.
Well, they said there's joint damage,
which is
from one punch.
Okay,
but
it might be kayfabe. I don't know.
I think WWE's the one who posted it.
Yes, so
it was punching
kayfabe.
theory. and it was punching Theory or Waller.
Okay, then definitely it's kayfabe.
I'm pretty sure it's kayfabe.
Okay.
Because there were even the video of him holding his hand.
Yeah, I guess.
So, the 8 competitors, 7 now because KO's hurt.
Yeah.
So they'll probably fill in. Santos Escobar.
L. I'm
Who's
just
going to be facing Dragon Lee, round 1.
Dragon should win that.
Dragon, I think, is going to win it. We get Bobby Lashley against Karrion Kross. Did he freeze? Yeah, damn. Shit. First freeze in a while. Let's go, chat. Let's go. So we get Bobby Lashley versus Karrion Kross. Bobby's going to win. Hopefully, because, I mean, I don't know, because Bobby Lashley, they're not behind Big Bob.
Hi, they are behind Big Bob. I don't know what happened. This is not
Bobby Lashley. Another next match, Bobby Lashley versus Karrion Kross.
Honestly, I would love to see Karrion win that.
I said Bob, and then I'm like, well, they're not behind heel Lashley.
They're not behind heel Lashley, but they are behind him in the Street Profits.
He should be. They should turn them face.
They need to go back to face because they're not going to get the heel heat.
They do not get. He gets. Bobby Lashley gets cheered.
I love it though. Like
turn them face.
The fans. That's why I love WWE and just wrestling in general. Is that the fans have such an impact on the way things go that doesn't happen with like superhero shit or anything like that.
Yeah.
We're not going to boo him. You turn him face, or we're going to continue to do this shit. Like you're not going to get the reaction you need from the heel group. Because Rhea gets cheers, but there's a reason why she gets cheers. That's good for a heel.
But she gets the heel hate cheers.
Yeah, it's like how Roman is. You can have good heels that get cheered, but like
Bobby Lashley's not cheered for being a good heel.
No, we're cheering because he's Bobby Lashley.
The other two that have been announced with KO's injury is Theory and Waller.
Theory and Waller?
Both of them on it.
Are they facing each other?
No, it hasn't been announced yet.
Okay, so
so Waller, Theory are still in it. They haven't announced who they're facing because they have to find the fill-in for Kevin.
That's it. Yeah, LA Knight. It's gonna be LA Knight,
and there's gonna be a superstar from NXT,
Carmelo Hayes.
That's what a lot of people are saying is Carmelo Hayes
or Braun. It has to be one of those two.
I'm thinking Braun. Because Carmelo's in the storyline right now.
Is he? But we've seen plenty of superstars go between NXT and the other shows.
I think this will be an official call up.
Okay, so probably then Braun.
Then I'm thinking Braun, and it's just his official call up. And I mean, honestly, with Kevin Hurt's storyline, it could be both.
It could. I don't think they're going to do it though. They won't pull the trigger.
I don't think so either.
They need to keep one of them down for right now, just to kind of keep things afloat.
At Vengeance, I think that's pay-per-view that's coming up.
Nope, it's Deadline.
Deadline. Ilya drops the belt.
I guess, but isn't this happening the next SmackDown, this tournament?
But it's not. These matches aren't this week.
Okay, so
they're doing 2, and then probably 1. And
then
right before the Rumble, the week before the Rumble, decide the winner.
I really would love to see just Kevin Owens come back though, because Kevin Owens versus Logan Paul Cook. That'd be a really good match. And the chemistry they have is already.
Can I go on a little rant here real quick about WWE booking this Rumble real quick?
Go ahead, my guy.
So there were 3 names in conversation, and I bookmarked this tweet.
Oh God!
And I quoted the tweet. Yes, I grabbed the mic. That's how serious I am. That's how pissed I am.
He's pissed. Okay.
I am very unhappy. I need to pull up my bookmarks. Come on. Did I not bookmark it? Apparently, I know I quoted it. I'm choking, chat. I'm choking.
Bro is struggling to find this tweet.
It's okay. Here it is. There's 3 names in discussion of facing Roman at the Rumble.
Yes.
Randy Orton.
W should happen.
LA Knight.
It shouldn't happen yet.
And for a 3rd year in a row.
Do not make it Brock Lesnar.
Kevin Owens.
And they faced last year. They faced the year before.
And then the year before.
Yeah, don't have that happen again.
It would be the 3rd straight Rumble.
I love Kevin Owens, and Roman and him do really good work, but like, no.
I don't want 3 in a row. I love
reason why it
Kevin Death.
The reason why it worked last year is because of Sammy.
Yes. Year 1 it worked because it was new.
Mm-hmm.
It would not work for a third time.
It doesn't work storyline wise.
It doesn't work storyline wise.
Give it to Randy.
Randy is, and then the most common pitch is AJ Styles was not a name.
Yeah, that's also a good one. I see that more for the Chamber though. If they're going to have,
I would be fine with that at the Chamber.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might be going to the Royal Rumble. I haven't decided yet, but I might be going.
Do it.
I'm thinking about it, bro.
Do it. All right.
All right.
Is there anything else we need to talk about?
Not off the top of my head. Apparently I'm a stalker now.
My AJ Lee.
Okay, you know what I meant by that. It wasn't like not that I own her. More like it was like a hey, like I'm a big fan of mine. It's like
okay,
these are my wrestlers. These are my fan favorites. Okay, whatever. Fuck off.
Okay. It is ironically the stalker talk is the most popular talk.
It is the most popular TikTok that we have. So AJ Lee is now better than The Undertaker. Just want to say that. All time, AJ Lee to the Hall of Fame.
Let's.
I'm pushing that agenda now.
Oh no! Wait, there's one more. Fuck! I didn't save the thread. Fuck! I'm gonna have to find the thread. I'm gonna have to find the thread. You know exactly what it is too.
Oh shit! My other beanies got delivered today. Fuck! I was gonna wear one of them today. Motherfucker.
Fuck! Where is it?
Bro is struggling on the Twitter grind. He couldn't figure out names last week. Now he's struggling to find tweets. Bro is just struggling every week. I think he struggled with math a few weeks ago too.
Yeah, I was struggling.
Bro's gonna struggle every week. There's technical difficulties, math, names, not tweets. It just keeps going, bro.
Okay, I found it. I found it.
Okay,
someone we know said, "Let's play a game. Reply with a wrestler, and I'll quote my opinion on them."
Are you talking about mine?
Or for any like this, kids, I'll give a controversial.
Oh, you're talking about my tweets. Oh God.
So let's go through each one.
Liv Morgan. This could be a whole episode by itself.
Liv Morgan is the most versatile wrestler in the company.
Absolutely, she can work with everyone and anyone in the woman's side.
Give me Seth. I think Seth.
Seth is up there. I will give you that.
I think Seth is one.
It's like 1A, 1B. I think
Seth. Roman can work with anyone.
No, I don't. Roman cannot work with everyone.
Who can Roman not work with?
Riddle.
No one can work with Riddle.
Seth did, and he fucking hated him.
No, Seth. No. What Seth did was murder the man. That is different.
I don't think Roman can work with everyone. I don't think he can work with like the cruiserweights as well as he can work with like.
He put a great match on with Daniel Bryan, who'd be considered a cruiserweight.
Yeah, but that was years ago.
That was 2
I'm talking
years
about
ago.
Tribal Chief like moveset now, not like
the Tribal Chief win against Daniel Bryan.
Did he?
Mania.
Why do I think that fucking Daniel Bryan left in like 2018?
No.
You gotta remember, my history is still pretty new. I still haven't really gone to like.
You could argue the best Mania match we've had in a long time
was Mania 35. Is that 35?
Was Roman, Tribal Chief Roman, Edge, Daniel Bryan triple threat.
When he double stacked him, yes, okay.
Yes.
I remember that.
He can work with fucking. Granted, it's Daniel fucking Bryan.
Yeah, that's also you have like one of the best cruiserweights ever.
He can work with them.
I don't see
respect it. I can see it. I don't think she is the most versatile.
She's the most versatile on the women's roster. How about that?
Women's roster, I will give you.
Okay. I love Rhea, but I don't think she can. Becky can work with most people, but there's certain people I don't think she can work with, like Nia Jax.
We're about to fucking find out.
She's gonna break Nia Jax's nose. I want to see Nia Jax's nose busted open. Perfect storytelling trips. I don't care how it happens. Just make it happen.
Randy Orton should be the one to break Flair's record.
Absolutely. He's consistent. He's been working with WWE for the last 20-something years. And John, I love John. He's been gone for so long. He's not at the top of his game. He's not going to be able to keep up. I love it.
Everyone right now, I agree. Of everyone right now, I agree with that.
Make him Grand Slam. Make John Grand Slam. Give Randy the record. Because he said he's got another 10 years on him.
This is the golden age of wrestling.
Absolutely.
I disagree.
Attitude Era was booming, like profit wise, but right now we're in the storytelling renaissance of wrestling.
Storytelling wise, I give you.
And we have some of the best product we've had ever.
I think Ruthless Aggression is what put wrestling on the map.
No, because it went downhill towards the end of the Ruthless Aggression era.
But the prime Ruthless Aggression era was different breed.
It was a different breed, but I still think that when we look back at this current era, we're gonna be like, "Oh, this was the golden times. This is the good times we look back on."
AEW would be better off not hiring ex-WWE guys as legends.
So, I mean most of that, and I'm gonna stand by it. There's some people that would do really well in AEW that they should hire, like Dolph Ziggler. We mention him every fucking episode. I know it, but like,
it wasn't me.
I know. It's mostly me mentioning him.
I almost texted you saying we should have a Ziggler award.
But I mean, best sell would be a great one, but we've already did everything. Anyways,
fucking on the spot.
Anyways, Ziggler would be like the only good person I can think of right now that'd be good that's an ex WWE. Maybe Shelton Benjamin, but I still think he should go to Impact if he's going to go anywhere.
I think he should go Impact.
But yeah, I think that it taints the product because now you're like, oh, we're going to hire all these WWE people that are past their prime or are like basically scraps from WWE, and it makes you look like a lesser product. It makes you look like the G League of WWE.
Because I think there's a lot of guys who Swerve Scott.
He's done really well. I'm just saying.
He's not a WWE wrestler. He's a great, but his product is perfect for AEW.
I'm not saying wrestlers should not go to. I'm not saying former WWE wrestlers should not go to AEW. I'm saying AEW makes their product look tainted. It makes the product look lesser if they
I disagree because there's a lot of former WWE people who have done so much better.
I get that. I understand. I'm saying WWE wrestlers going to AEW perfectly fine, but AEW signing those wrestlers makes them look like a lesser product. If that makes sense. I
don't think they need to do as many.
Stop saying legends. If that makes more sense. Stop saying
legends. I agree. Some legends, if they're going for an actual run, go ahead.
Like Christian's doing really well, but like
Christian, I fucking love it.
Yeah, he's doing really good
because he was never going to be able to wrestle again in WWE.
Well, neither was Edge at the level that he's now wrestling, but still. Also, they're needing Edge versus Christian in Montreal not on a pay-per-view, which is stupid.
Next one.
What's up?
And you and I have different opinions on this because you do not like one. You do not like my answer to this.
Okay.
You say Rhea is the best current champion. I prefer Gunther. You don't like Gunther. I love Gunther. And that's the difference.
What I meant by Rhea is the best champion, I don't mean the run. I meant her as champion is the best. Her attitude, her representation of the championship.
I still love Gunther.
I'm just saying the run is not the greatest, but her as the champion is the greatest.
And I think Gunther's run as the champion.
That's perfectly fine. We can have a different opinion here.
That's why I'm not going. That's why
I want to clarify that I don't mean the run. I mean her as champion.
Yeah, that's why I'm not diving into you on this one. The one I am gonna dive onto though. Do you remember this one?
I don't know.
There's two left.
I know that.
Do you know which one? Do you think
I'm trying to figure? I can't remember all of them.
Bringing back Sasha Banks would be better for business.
Absolutely.
It does not get as many eyes on the product.
Sasha Banks in 2020 was the top PWI wrestler. People are behind her. People love her. People who hate women's wrestling love Sasha Banks.
But how many people have I pointed out and said, damn, I actually have to watch Monday Night Raw now?
I understand that.
Because CM Punk's back on the show.
But people would do the same thing if Sasha came back.
I don't think as many people would come back to wrestling for Sasha Banks as they do for CM Punk.
I think it would do more for business.
Here, wrestling, that's a very good argument.
I still think Sasha
business, Punk is the biggest draw free agent.
I still think Sasha would bring more eyes to the product than CM Punk has in the last.
I disagree.
Weeks. I think
then the other one, Becky Lynch should be on every single Mount Rushmore because she is just that important to the grand scheme of WWE wrestling.
Yeah, I'm not saying like. I'm saying like, okay, so Mount Rushmore, like we usually go like John Cena, Randy Orton, blah blah blah. I'm just saying like overall wrestling with men's and females, like don't separate them. Put Becky's in that Mount Rushmore. She's that important to wrestling. I was thinking about this when I was doing the thing. I'm like, Becky's most important women's wrestler of all time.
See, the only reason I hesitate is if you pull, you can look at 5 women to get who got us to where we are now,
Sure.
and if you pulled out any single one of them, we're not where we're at now.
I'm saying you pull
Becky's the biggest star out of the 5.
Yes, and you take her and you put her on. You know how like everyone's like it's Stone Cold, it's The Rock.
She should be in the
Cena.
conversation. I agree.
I still think she should be. She's when you think about Mount Rushmore, those are the most important people in whatever industry you're talking about, like presidents, whatever. Becky is the most important to women's wrestling. That should put her on the Mount Rushmore because that is a big part of wrestling.
Women's wrestling and then Mount Becky.
We
have Mount Oscar.
I thought we had
Mount Becky. And then we have the big ass Mount Taker.
This is our Appalachian Mountains right now.
We have Everest is Taker. And it's just a big coffin.
Buy your Mount Taker merch on the Curb Stomp. It's not the Curb Stomp shop, but
now let's get to the actual point of the episode.
Our niche awards, as we call them, because
niche superlatives, awards where we can't put it on a whole show. We can't do. Who are for example, the 10 worst crowds of a PLE of the year? Mm-hmm. We can't do that as a single
because
episode.
There's 12.
We can highlight one though, or the other one of the pop of the year. There's a pop every show. We aren't gonna go put together 20 pops and be able to talk about them. Actually,
there's 2 pops we can talk about, but like
there's two. And so we created a list of awards that we picked our name, and we're gonna look down them. We both have our list pulled up. I might go out of the order a bit.
I say we should just save MVP for last, obviously.
MVP is the last one.
Okay, just make sure we do that.
But yeah, no, that was no question.
That's all I care about, really.
That's the only one that I knew. That's the last one.
Okay, yeah.
We'll start with the banger, breakout star of the year.
I want you to first.
Do we want to guess each other's?
Oh yeah, we were talking about that. We should make this a little bit of a game.
What do you think I named?
Chad Gable.
I did not name Chad Gable.
Fuck.
I named someone who had been in the tag team division for his entire career, but has really broke out a bit. He broke out a bit last year.
Same as Zayn.
But he is now main event Jey Uso.
Oh.
It felt like he really
Wait. Wait, give me a second. I thought I had Jey on my list somewhere. No, I don't. Never mind.
He really, to me, took that next. Hey, he had his feud with Roman, where he was that main event guy.
Yeah,
but that was that small 2-month, 3-month thing.
Yeah,
and we thought, and that could have easily been the Roman
breakout, yeah,
because Roman was that guy.
Yeah,
and now he's doing it again. Yeah. But with multiple people. And that's not just Roman. Yeah. The bloodline story, Cody, Seth, putting on bangers without his brother.
Yeah, he's carrying himself right now at Admiral. Like, he's doing a lot better than his brother is right now.
Yeah, he's a lot better. And to me, it was so hard not to. There were 2 other names I debated. I think I know who yours is.
Who's mine, baby?
Yours is Dominic Mysterio.
Let's go!
Yes, I thought about him. I thought about Rhea.
No, because Rhea was on the uptick last year.
That's why I didn't do. And I thought Dom was Jay, and I'm like, Dom, outstanding year. But it felt like he was just budging for. We kept seeing those flashes of, "Hey, I'm gonna be great. Hey, I'm gonna be great." We had that feeling where for a decade we genuinely thought, outside of the Usos, that we don't know what these guys are capable of. And we've seen one of the 2 completely just exist.
This is the only award I gave an honorable mention to. I gave it to Maxine Dupree.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That's why I couldn't put her over Dominic, because she has had less time this year to break out, but she has exploded.
I mean, if I had to have an honorable mention that wasn't Dom, the name I thought of was LA Knight.
I was gonna give it to him, but I'm like, Dominic has had his 100th match of the year. He's a fucking workhorse right now. He's popping off. His character work is great. He's doing amazing. So I give it to Dom.
I can't say Dom's the wrong answer.
It's not. It's one of the good
It's
answers.
one. There's a lot of good answers here.
Mhm.
That's not one. That's one that is a good answer. We'll go down. We were just positive. Let's go negative with letdown of the year. I have two things listed. I have one match, one superstar.
I just have a superstar.
And the superstar is gonna you're not gonna like who I
I was
said.
gonna say fucking Rhea. I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm not. No, it's not Rhea.
Letdown of the year for you that I would be pissed about.
It's not. Well, you're gonna be like, really?
I feel like you're gonna say a women's wrestler.
It's not a women's wrestler.
Really? Okay.
You're never gonna guess it.
I have zero idea.
I said Roman Reigns.
I get that. No, I actually get that because he's
a champion.
Yeah.
He showed up 5 pay-per-view matches this year.
I think it's 6, but yeah.
He barely was on TV.
Mhm.
You're the face of the franchise. You don't have your starting quarterback showing up 6 games a year. I don't expect you 12 times a year.
Yeah.
But I also don't expect. I expect you more than you didn't wrestle at Survivor Series.
I feel like you should wrestle at least every big pay-per-view.
He didn't wrestle every big. He had SummerSlam. He had Mania, Rumble. He wrestled at Money in the Bank, Elimination Chamber.
He skipped out on like Fastlane, Payback.
And I can understand not doing some of the small ones.
Yeah.
But then you have the biggest pay-per-view. We've had the end of year pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
And you no-show it.
I also don't think they had anything planned for him, so.
Yeah, but you find something. Put him in a. You can find something for Roman.
True.
That was my superstar letdown. But
your match letdown?
I also put a match down.
I think it's the Asuka Io Charlotte.
No.
Is it SummerSlam?
It's not even SummerSlam.
I have no idea then.
Seth versus Nakamura, last man standing.
Okay.
That to me,
I'm not mad about that.
That felt like it had banger written all over it.
But I fell asleep during the match, so
6 minutes of it was Shinsuke hits big move. 1, 2, 9. Seth pops
that's how last man standings work when you have a big face or big face.
And that's how it was, and it was super Seth, and it wasn't working.
No. Who is my letdown of the year, my guy? I don't think you're ever gonna get it, but
see, this is brutal. Because you could say this. There's a lot of names who could have. Because there's a lot of people I felt like we're gonna have huge years who didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I felt Matt Riddle was gonna break out. We saw that one.
Shut up.
I thought Shane was gonna win matches this year. Didn't happen.
I fucking hate you.
Right. Give me for your letdown of the year. Give me. You're not gonna say Seth.
Mm-hmm.
Give me. This is the hardest one to predict.
I know because I think we don't really talk about the negatives.
We're so positive in this shit. Who do you have?
I have Indy Hartwell.
Oh,
I thought that I know she was injured for a good part of the year, but she's been healthy for a good time and she's done nothing. I thought she was gonna break out. I thought she was gonna challenge for being the mid card area. Yeah, maybe challenge Rhea in like a small pay per view like Fastlane.
I respect the fuck out of it.
I love Indy. I really hope she does well in 2024, but she's been a letdown this year, not by her own volition. She got hurt, and I believe the booking was not there for her.
Can I say we both got it wrong though?
We did both get it wrong.
we both got of who we vote down.
Oh,
there's only one name we should have put down, and I forgot he existed until you mentioned him to start the episode. Odyssey Jones.
There wasn't a letdown because he hasn't been on TV since.
That's why it's a letdown. He hasn't done shit.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna go to shocking moments.
We're in a shocking moment. Okay.
We're jumping to shocking because we have to fit it in somewhere since it was the last minute ad.
That's fine.
Well, my guess for you is you wrote down Kairi Sane.
No.
Oh,
I did not.
What did you?
I put down Roman getting pinned at Money in the Bank.
Oh, I respect it
because I didn't think Roman was getting pinned until 2024.
I'm right there. I thought about that. I thought about it.
Your shocking moment. See, you put this in last moment, so I think you were watching a PLE or something to like.
No, I genuinely thought of it when I woke up.
Fuck.
Whenever I woke up or right after work is when I thought about it.
Shocking moment.
I was not watching a PLE.
Sammy King and the 1D.
No.
Okay. Fuck.
Mine. And it's gonna piss you
1D
off.
was never kicked out beforehand, so I'm like, oh.
CM
Oh, fuck you.
Punk's return.
Oh, fuck you. It wasn't
That's
shocking. We were all
genuinely-
fucking. No one was shocked by it.
I fully expected him not to be there.
Everyone was excited, but no one was shocked
And then they hit the trademark.
The trademark thing, yes. I get it.
That I thought it was over, and then I just hear Cult of Personality.
I think it's too new to be shocking.
I think of the single moment I was the most shocked. That to me was the most shocked I was all year.
No, I still think Roman getting pinned at Money in the Bank.
Roman getting pinned is a good answer.
Yeah.
All right, so now we go to the most predictable one.
The most predictable one. Which one is that?
What was the best crowd of the year, Grayson?
Crowd of the year?
Yeah.
Puerto Rico Backlash.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That crowd was electric.
That was
Absolutely fucking
it's not
electric.
even close.
I'm from Chicago. I have a supreme bias from Chicago.
Chicago's crowd was good.
Amazing crowd. It was
But
awesome.
Puerto
Rico.
Half the crowd, twice the volume.
Dude, do you know how they elevated Zelina Vega from mid Carter to top of the fucking card?
She was gonna get squashed.
And they gave her a match after that because of the crowd.
Because the crowd was so good.
The crowd was so good they put Zelina Vega like, no, we're making this a fucking match now. Fuck it.
That
insane.
crowd was not real, and they need to go back to Puerto Rico.
The crowd can do a lot of things. Chicago can do a lot of things, but they cannot make a mid carder to like lower part of the card. Superstar have a match against
I don't
one of the
think
most
there's ever
dominant
been a
women.
crowd that has done. We're gonna change the squash to a 5-minute match.
I don't think so. I think maybe
I don't think that's ever been a thing.
You may have a Mania with Daniel Bryan, but like no.
But that was over the course of a week. So that was not last moment before the bell.
That's literally just in the building. That's what happened. So
Okay,
absolutely.
I think worst crowd is also predictable.
Fastlane.
Oh,
Indianapolis.
I didn't even think about them.
Indianapolis crowd was so fucking dead.
Bad.
It was like literally we talked about it was one of our first episodes. That crowd was dead.
Dead.
There was one or two matches where they were actually alive, and that's unacceptable as a PLE.
I said Saudi.
That's a good one. But
because I felt like
PLE?
Crown Jewel.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I felt like the only time I felt like they were alive was during Seth Drew.
I became in after Seth Drew too. That
was the only time I can really like.
They were alive during Roman LA Night
for a minute.
Yeah,
they were not that.
No,
they were a normal Monday Night Raw had more of a pop for LA Night.
Yeah, I think the issue is I mean I get why they're in Saudi. They have a 10-year contract, which I think is over in 2026, 2027. So we're gonna be stuck with these two PLEs every year. But like if they were smart, they would not re-up that contract.
I don't think they will, unless it's a boatload of money though.
Unless it's like a fuck ton of money, like
that's what it was. The first one,
it was $1 billion. Yeah,
they get paid a lot to go there, so I can see why.
And they get
but to me, that was Fastlane is a very, very correct. It was to me it was very much a 2 pay-per-view race.
Yeah,
it's that Crown Jewel crowd had a very good card.
Yeah, it was awesome. I really like
amazing.
I mean, there was not very many bad pay-per-views this year. And Crown Jewel had a good card, just no one showed up.
And that crowd killed Crown Jewel too.
Mm-hmm.
Return of the year.
Return of the year. Who is your? It's CM Punk for you.
It's not. It's not
fuck?
CM Punk.
It's your shock. It was your shocking, but it's not
my shocking moment. But to me,
Randy.
It's not even Randy.
Motherfucker.
Roman Reigns.
What's time? That's one of the 17 times you return.
No, my return. We are returning to Puerto Rico. To Carlito.
Really?
That was CM. See, to me, the difference between the Carlito return and the CM Punk return was there was months of speculation with Punk.
I guess.
Carlito was out of nowhere. It wasn't leaked anywhere.
Yeah, but like
it wasn't I'm not the happiest.
When I think of Return of the Year, I think of what have they done after that, and Carlito's done nothing.
The other name I put down, and if you wrote this name down, it is beautiful. I thought about R-Truth.
No, I did not.
And I thought after the last 2 segments,
it'd be great. I just don't think he hasn't been set to do anything besides mess with the Judgment Day.
But that's what R-Truth does. R-Truth is returned to be R-Truth.
Yeah. Who is my return of the year?
Your return of the year. So you factor in what they do afterwards.
Uh-huh.
Could be Randy. But I think Randy's too recent for you. Could be Nia Jax.
Fuck off.
I think the name you wrote down was Kairi Sane.
It was indeed, baby. It was indeed. The crowd killed her return and Crown Jewel. No, Crown Jewel, they didn't.
Oh, yeah, no, they popped early.
They were
they popped early, too.
Did they?
Yes.
Because when someone returns, you're expecting that crowd to go crazy for like next 5 minutes.
So she was standing in a tunnel, and some fans saw her, and that section got.
Dude, I love that. Like
they popped, but then she came out, and it was dead silent.
Yeah, that crowd didn't do much favors to her, but ever since then, she has been a big part of the whole SmackDown right now, and she's doing an awesome job. She hasn't won a match, but she will eventually.
Yeah,
it'll be on CEO.
Okay. Next one up, Humor Star of the Year.
You're never gonna guess mine.
I wrote 2 names down.
You're gonna say R-Truth.
Well, I thought about 2 names. You said Otis.
I did not.
You said Akira Tozawa.
Nope.
You said Chad Gable.
Nope.
You said Maxine Dupree.
Nope.
You said R-Truth.
Nope.
You said Dominic Mysterio.
Nope.
You said JD McDonough.
Nope.
Who the fuck did you say?
Not because they did it all throughout the whole year, but Jey Uso versus Cody Rhodes at the Fastlane press conference, absolutely hilarious. They didn't do it all. They didn't do it all year, but that press conference better than anything anyone else did the whole year.
That was a good answer. That was a good answer. You'll never get mine either.
Time to be a star of the year. I said R-Truth for you, but who would you laugh at just because they're not even funny? That's my question. I want to say Matt Riddle because he's such a fucking clown.
No, it's not Matt Riddle.
Who is it then?
So, first off, I want to give my shout out to the Alpha Academy.
They were awesome this year.
I genuinely, the other name I thought about was Otis.
I don't think Otis would be the...
And that's not even because Otis is genuinely funny.
Is it Kira?
He's so unironically funny half the time that I thought about it. But the name I said was a guy who I don't even think he tries to be funny.
That's what I'm thinking of. Like,
it's Kevin Owens.
Oh, fuck yeah!
To me, Kevin Owens is just so... It doesn't feel like he tries half the time, but he's so fucking hilarious.
He's got a Deadpool type humor where he just breaks the fourth wall to be funny.
And I was like, Chad Gable, hilarious. Truth, hilarious. But Kevin Owens, like, he gets a water bottle poured on him, and then they throw it on Kevin O'Patrick. Got the name right?
Is it you?
I said O'Patrick.
Yeah, it's Patrick.
And
I think it's Kevin Patrick.
It might be just Kevin Patrick, but I said the right name instead of O'Connell.
It was more right than the fucking Vikings head coach.
But he's like, I can handle them pouring a water bottle at me, but did they just throw that water bottle at you? Boys, I gotta go get suspended. Not even him getting poured. They threw an empty water bottle at someone, and he went and go get himself suspended.
Kevin Owens is great. I love
that.
Him.
Kevin Owens was so unironically funny. And now he's injured. Now put him on commentary while he's injured.
Oh, absolutely.
Let him and McAfee and Michael Cole take one of the Manias.
All right. What's next?
No.
I think you're just going down the list now at this point.
Yeah, now I'm just going down the list.
Pop of the year.
We did pop. Oh yeah, pop. No, pop, I skipped so many of them. I was skipping so many of them right in my head.
We did best crowd of the year.
Pop of the year. Is the exact? Do you have the same one as me? Same pay-per-view?
I was thinking of an exact moment. You did a pay-per-view?
I did the exact moment.
What was your exact moment?
Bad Bunny.
Absolutely, my guy.
Yep.
There was two in my mind. It was going to be the CM Punk or it was going to be Bad Bunny.
I thought about Sami Zayn's pops.
Sami Zayn has like good pops, but nothing.
Yeah, his Rumble pop and his Elimination Chamber pop.
Dude, when everyone sings your fucking thing at fucking top volume,
and it's a new song.
Yeah,
and it's a new song, and everyone already knows the words.
And he's not even a wrestler, really. He's a celebrity wrestler.
It was so. That pop was
electric. Go back to Puerto Rico, but they didn't do Backlash in they're doing France this year, but like go to Puerto Rico, make a whole thing like
find something for Puerto Rico. I don't care what it is.
Punishment in Puerto Rico or something like that. I don't know.
Something you can. I just need that crowd again.
Find a way to go back. Yeah.
Do it in December when you have nothing.
Absolutely.
Do it in December. That's our Christmas gift.
They're like, hey, we're actually doing another pay-per-view in Puerto Rico. We're announcing it right now.
and it's already sold out within a minute.
It probably would be.
It probably would be.
Yeah, Bad Bunny is fucking. Oh my god,
so good. It was different.
He is built.
It was just different.
All right, next one. Shoved down our throats.
Who do you think I said?
I really hope you don't say the same one I did.
There's a chance.
Is there a chance? I don't know.
He is a male superstar.
No.
Then it is not the same.
Yours is Damian Priest.
Mine is. I like Damian Priest.
Yeah, but he can be shoved down your throats.
I don't think he was super shoved down our throats. I think yours was Nia Jax.
Nope.
Oh, then it's Shayna.
Nope.
Oh, wow.
I have a whole faction. I have a whole faction that was shoved down our throats.
Is it Judgment Day?
It's Judgment Day.
I thought about it so much.
I love the Judgment Day. They were shoved down our throats, though.
I thought about Judgment Day so much.
Is yours Zoe Stark?
No, mine's Bronson Reed.
I don't even think he was shoved down our throats.
I think he was on every Monday Night Raw for 3 straight months.
Yeah.
Putting on horrible matches.
That's true.
Except for against Gunther.
I love the Judgment Day. I absolutely fucking love them. They were shoved down our throats.
I almost didn't because it was so rare they didn't have a good segment.
There was a lot, but it was the same thing every week.
But it was the same thing. So I respect. I really did. I only didn't because it felt like they were good a lot of the time, even though it was a little too much.
They're a great faction, just shoved down our throats, and that's the issue. I love them. I love Rhea. I love Dom. I like Finn. Damien's starting to get my nerves, but I don't like JD. But JD was a late addition, so. But they were shut down our throats.
It's a good answer. It's a very good. He said.
I want to clarify. I do love them.
To me, they have the women's title, they have the tag titles, so they kind of have to be a focus.
But they were also for like a good month. They were like Raw, NXT, SmackDown. So like,
yeah, they were everywhere. And Dom is still on NXT.
And Dom does great. I love Dom. I'm not like this is more just the whole faction, not just them. If that makes sense.
No, each piece outstanding.
But
as
the whole thing was just shoved down our throats.
Put me out of my misery.
Yes, this is my personal award.
And I think we will both have the same fucking answer.
The put me out of my misery award.
I think we both have the same answer.
What is your answer?
Is this someone who injures a lot of people?
No, you have Nia Jax.
Yes.
Oh no, I don't have Nia Jax.
Who the fuck do you have?
Ricochet. I can't stand the man. I want to get shot. I want to be shot in the head every time I have to watch one of his matches.
I love his matches.
No,
I hate his promos. I love his matches.
Can't promo. He got outplayed by Logan Paul at SummerSlam. No, Logan Paul is amazing, but when this is your job every week, you should be aiding him, not at making the match worse.
I love Ricochet. I think he does great things in the ring. He does things no one else should probably be able to do in the ring.
Except for Logan Paul.
He does stuff Logan can't do.
Logan literally did everything he can do.
Can he do a 620 senton?
I'm pretty sure he did. I
don't think he did. A 720, sorry.
Yeah, but his 620 is a little short, but
720. Ricochet said he doesn't know if he could do it because he doesn't want to try and have it be and botch it because it's been that long. So he knows.
Ricochet is a gymnast that's becoming a wrestler, and I don't like that because he doesn't do all of it. He doesn't do the wrestling part; he just does the gymnastic part, which is great when you have one part down, but you need the other part to be decent, and he can't do the other part decently.
I think he is sleeping on.
I hate watching it. I was debating about doing Gunther, or just Imperium in general, because I don't like watching their matches. That's a different thing. They're great, awesome. I just personally don't like them.
Okay, I was about to.
No, they're great.
I was about to leave.
Personally, put me on my misery. But like
I was about to take down
Ricochet,
the TSP channel.
Ricochet is so far and above. Like I hate how much he is.
All right, we're gonna move on before I slap a duck. This is possibly my favorite award named.
This is also another edition by.
This was one of your additions.
Yes,
the Vince McMahon Award,
or also known as the dumbest decision by
worst booking decision.
Yeah, worst booking decision. Yeah,
and there's one more I have now that's not actually. But do you want to guess my real answer? That's not my human answer.
Worst booking decision of the year. I'm thinking it might be Night of Champions by putting the belt on Seth and can't give it to AJ Styles. Okay.
No, I'm not.
Is it not having Edge be in that match?
No.
Okay.
Mine was Edge beating the Demon.
That I don't think was booking. I think that's more of.
It sounds like that was actually the book decision too.
I don't know if it was. If it was a book decision, absolutely terrible decision. We
have to go with what we think.
Okay.
Right, and that's who ended up winning the match. Edge could have easily some bullshit thing, chair shot.
Yeah. Okay.
Take the pin.
Yeah, since it was probably booked, yeah, that's a bad decision.
The humor answer though was Tony Khan consistently competing with WWE and scheduling shit at that moment.
Absolutely right there too.
NXT. We're gonna bring in the reinforcements. The first hour is gonna be commercial free. Tony Khan. Yeah, we'll match you. Survivor Series. We're going to have 2 shows going on at the same time as Survivor Series.
Yeah, okay.
Randy Orton, CM Punk, go out there.
All right.
Go fuck around and have some fun.
Both of those are very valid answers.
And then the other one, the other one, Monday Night Raw doing the same shit every night.
I don't think that's a booking decision. That's just booking in general is bad.
Yeah, but it's a decision.
It's a decision eventually. Yeah, I guess.
It's a decision eventually to do the same product out there.
Yeah, I guess.
Can I also one more thing? Tony Khan's decisions to continue to cut promos.
Dude, I saw one a few days ago.
Did you see it? Did you see the one where he's staring into the camera instead of looking at the wrestler?
Absolutely, just like robotic.
You're the hardest thing in the women's division right now.
I do want to talk about one of the hottest things in the AEW women's division. Sky Blue.
Oh my god, you saw that
promo she cut.
Oh my simp.
I'm not even simping for her. I'm like
she stole Tony Storm's thing.
That was the point.
That's what it was. But to be fair, it was good.
Very good.
I got something in my eye. Yeah, I got something.
Yeah. So what do you think my Vince McMahon award is? I think.
Hold on.
Okay. This is the thing that inspired the award. By the way, this is my. I think they gave me the award.
I think your Vince McMahon award was being Nia Jax back and booking any match that she had.
Nia Jax isn't even anywhere on my list.
What?
She doesn't deserve to be on my list.
No, there's nothing else in the coming up that you could realistically.
She doesn't deserve to be anywhere on my list.
I don't know then.
Booking Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso to take the undisputed titles and lose the next week.
I agree.
That was absolutely the most terrible decision they made this year. Besides Tony Khan trying to book every fucking week against fucking WWE. But yeah, no, the decision to book them to win, which, okay, whatever, but then lose it the next week is the worst thing they could have done to that run. Give them a month with that run, at least. They give them a week. So, no. Absolutely fucking. That's the Vince McMahon award. That's something Vince would do. All right. What's next?
Next up, PLE theme. Okay,
so if you don't know, every PLE has a song attached to it. Like with Survivor Series, there was War Pigs. There's been every PLE has had a theme for it. And this is just me personally because my fucking Spotify is filled with these. So I'm not even going to try to guess it. I'm going to guess yours is War Pigs, if anything. But
no.
Okay. What is your
mine?
Theme?
Was, and it's technically cheating because it's an old song that was very popular.
Oh god, this is fucking WrestleMania.
Born to Be Wild.
Is that WrestleMania?
No.
Wait, Born to Be Wild. Oh my god, I think I have that on my Spotify. Is that Payback?
I think it was Payback. I had to pull up the list because I couldn't think of them off my. I'll be honest. I listened to like 7 songs today.
That's fine.
It that was.
I think that's
Born to Be
Payback.
Wild. What was it? It was not Payback. It was SummerSlam.
Okay, I can. That's valid. SummerSlam wasn't very good, but the theme was.
The theme. The other one I debated, and you might have put it, was Booker T.
No, I didn't. What was, Booker T
That
was.
that was Puerto Rico.
Okay, that's Backlash. Okay,
And that was
Bad
Bunny's
it.
theme song.
That's his whole theme. Yeah, that's right.
And I thought about it.
It's really good. Mine is Psycho in my head, which is Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, that's valid.
A, it was in my top 5 of this year in Spotify, so I definitely listen to it a lot. And B, it makes sense for the PLE because it was like same as Zayn. I got a Psycho in my head, Elimination Chamber. That was same as Zayn versus Roman. So that was my favorite PLE theme.
No, that's valid. That's valid. I'm gonna say we're not even gonna try to guess this next one because there's no way in hell either of us guess it.
Mid of the year.
Mid of the year.
What was your mid of the year?
Mine was Butch.
Really?
He wasn't good. He wasn't bad at anything. Didn't do anything really great. Wasn't bad on the mic. Wasn't great on the mic.
Okay.
He was just completely mid, and I can't complain.
I just think he was just too much in like the background, maybe like mid of the year.
But he was very mid all year.
I guess, yeah.
He was the epitome of mid.
Mine was Jimmy Uso.
I was about to just.
I misspoke. Because I read Jay because of the Vince McMahon, and it's right below it was my mid of the year. So Jimmy Uso.
No, Jimmy was very mid.
Like
I'd almost borderline say disappointing.
But like since he had like the top end of the year, and then he had like the end of the year when after the thing, it kind of the meshing of it just made it
felt like
mid.
Well, and then he fought Roman at Money in the Bank, and then he turned on Jay at SummerSlam. Then it was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Dude, it's 5:00 at night and it's pitch black outside. What the fuck?
Okay.
Roller coaster of the year.
Roller coaster of the year.
Which is
mine's not even
up and down.
Not even a superstar.
Really?
Yeah.
Raw.
Mine's not. Kind of. I said Triple H.
Okay. Yeah.
And his booking, because the ups were fucking up.
All right.
But then you look at some of the pay-per-views. It was Crown Jewel.
Yeah, Crown Jewel.
There was no build.
Yeah.
The match card was outstanding, but the build was not there.
The Fastlane build.
The short-term storytelling wasn't really there.
Mm-hmm.
Long-term was. Monday Night Raw sucked. SmackDown's rocked.
Yeah. Okay.
It was very much perfect roller coaster to me.
Perfectly valid. Mine was Cody Rhodes.
Really?
Yep. Highs of highs. Faced Roman Reigns at WrestleMania main event, almost winning the championship, coming from basically the heavens to free us from the devil himself. And then, like 2 months later, he faced Dominic Mysterio at a PLE. I love Dominic, but that you're falling from facing maybe the greatest champion of all time, like championship run of all time,
so funny
to go against Brock Lesnar with no lead up, with no reason. Backlash was pretty good, not the greatest thing all the time, and then SummerSlam was pretty good, but that's also because Brock was ripping his shorts. And then Night of Champions, I completely forgot about. They faced then, anyways. Cody Rhodes has had the weirdest fucking year. It's just been ups and downs of bullshit.
This is gonna be hilarious.
Won the tag championships. He's gonna be your MVP. Going to Survivor Series, bringing back Randy. He just had a fucking weird up and down year, and he's your MVP of the year.
He's my MVP. He is my MVP.
Yeah, I think he's had a roller coaster year.
That is so fucking hilarious. Man, Cody Rhodes was my MVP. He genuinely, I will.
He's gonna show me his fucking screen. I can't see that.
He is genuinely, I put him down as my MVP.
Wow, we definitely have to repeat it to Cody Rhodes this year.
Cody Rhodes, 2 different award winners. It just so happened one of them was that he was the best of the year. One of them was that he was the most inconsistent of the year.
Not that he's inconsistent, just
but like
his whole year has been up and down of like, okay,
Yep.
we're gonna give him the highs and then we're gonna give him
and
the lows.
that's also part of why I made him my MVP, where it felt like we never really lost that Cody Rhodes was the top guy. A Dom feud could make it feel that way.
Yeah, I definitely think
he had 3 good matches with Brock.
And he did 2.5. No, I give him 1.5.
It was
SummerSlam. Okay, I want to talk about SummerSlam real quick about that match because half of it was just Brock tossing Cody out of the ring. The other half was Brock ripping it short.
The SummerSlam was not that great.
But and the Night of Champions, I don't remember.
There's not the one with his hand.
Yeah, I think because he hurt his hand at Backlash, and then this was like that. But he lost that match because they had to make it a trilogy. I don't remember much of Night of Champions because it was during the midday and it was a day after I got off of work, so like I don't remember very well. I just remember Cody Rhodes not having that great of a match. I remember that Cody's SummerSlam match was boring, and then I remember like his Backlash match being pretty okay.
No, he was my MVP. He has the most matches of the year.
Number 2 is pretty up there, though. You know,
hold on, let me pull it up.
He was Dominic Mysterio, my guy.
2 is Dominic, yeah.
He had his 100th match of the year on Raw, so.
Cody was at 99 as of last week.
He's at 102 now, I think.
He's
definitely
over 100.
Yeah, he's like 102 on 1 or something like that. He's above Dominic. I know he's had one on Raw and then he had one on 11 event. So
Cody's definitely up there.
Workhorse, definitely. I get
workhorse. And of the 5 most matches of the year so far, the only other there's 3 champions, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Having 3 of our current champions have the most matches.
Mm-hmm.
That being Dom, who's holding a title technically.
Yeah, he is.
Having our world champion, Seth.
Mm-hmm.
And then our IC champion in Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
Having champions that actually fight, since we have 2 part-time champions on SmackDown.
We have 1 champion on SmackDown.
Yeah,
so we currently
have Io Sky. Io. It's Io. I'm sorry, okay?
I understand why you fucked up because it was spelled Io Shirai when she was in NXT. So I understand where your confusion there.
Yeah.
And how you said that.
Yeah, my mind's stuck. But then
Io, how you said it back then, but still.
Then look, surprisingly, the other one was the 2 names. Damian was tied with Gunther at 89 when this tree came out. Then Austin Theory's been a workhorse.
He's been pretty okay the last few weeks since he got paired up with Grayson Waller, and they're supposed to be paired up until Mania. So like, but I'm okay with that.
To me, Cody Rhodes was my MVP. It felt like he brought eyes to the company for a while.
Mm-hmm.
He did a lot. He won the
Rumble.
The best funny moment of the year.
That's true.
He had people talking a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Feuded with Roman, feuded with Brock. Teamed with Van.
Feud with the greatest of all time.
Yeah, Randy.
No, feuded.
Yeah.
Feuded
with Roman.
Dominic.
No. had his long run and now is ending the year with Shinsuke.
He's not ending the year. That's how he's going to start the year.
But he's also ending it with that being with his feud right now.
Well, they can't end the Rumble. I don't know when that's planned to end.
I think it'll just be a Raw, or something will happen at Rumble.
It better be.
Or Cody pulls double.
Can we talk about Shinsuke for just a second? I had an interaction with I don't know if you interacted with him on Twitter. His name is Chicago Stat Muse.
I don't know.
Okay, you know who, because he interacts with Miller a lot.
25 days of cheer lists.
Yeah, so he was talking about how the Poison Mist is the worst finisher all the time. And I'm like, it's not a finisher. That's not what a finisher is. That's what turns the tide. That's a signature, if you want to call it that. That's like what turns the tide in your favor in the match. That's what it does. It's not a finisher. A finisher is your crossroads, your spears, your riptides, your curb stomps. Curb Stomp podcast. That's what a finisher is. What the mist is a Superman punch. It's what like turns the tide in your favor. And then he said the Superman punch was a bad signature, which I think it looks awesome. It doesn't do shit.
It's a signature.
It looks awesome.
Grayson,
what?
Before you say MVP, can you open Twitter real quick and look at the tweet I just sent you?
Oh God, I'm so scared.
No, it is hilarious. Because if there's any questions, if that's Brock Lesnar's daughter.
Okay, yeah.
That is Lesnar's daughter.
There is no question about that.
There's no way another man can have that.
No,
Brock Lesnar is the only human who can.
Who is my MVP of the year? I want you to guess this.
Oh, and Grayson, she looks that way at 21.
Yeah,
that is unreal. See, I think your MVP is Rhea Ripley.
Is not.
Oh, darn! You told me it's not your MVP is no longer who your number one wrestler is. I don't even think
we've already talked about that. It's not my number one. Dude.
I know. I forgot you said that. It could be Dom.
I love Dom. We're not going to give him MVP of the
year.
You're
not Shawn Michaels because Shawn Michaels named Dom his MVP.
I agree with him. He is an MVP here,
and that's exactly how I came up with MVP.
He's not the MVP, Dominic, but he's one of them.
Is it Seth?
It is Seth freaking Rollins. I understand he's not getting the pop he used to, but at the beginning of the year, his pop was amazing. Everyone was behind it. Got the championship. He's been working his ass off. He's been defending that almost every fucking week of his life. He's on every fucking live event. He's amazing. He's been doing that. He is the absolute fucking workhorse of this company besides Cody Rhodes. But I think Seth has had higher highs than Cody Rhodes has had because Cody Rhodes is on that roller coaster, like I said earlier. Seth Rollins is my MVP of 2023. Bro's just rocking out. Bro's having his life.
The reason I didn't name Seth as my MVP, I didn't even really think of him. I'll be straight. I didn't even think about him. He has the belt, but it feels like the reign hasn't been good.
I disagree.
It feels like the Drew feud was good, and it became even better.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like the Shinsuke match was literally my letdown of the year.
Yeah.
It feels like a lot of it has been let down.
Okay. The matches haven't been great. I will agree with you there, but I believe him spotlighting certain people that don't typically get the spotlight or like the main event spotlight has been his upside. The Shinsuke's, the Drew. I mean, Drew was basically he was going for a mid-card championship literally at Mania. He was highlighting Jey. I mean, again, Jay's over massively, but to the casual person, I don't think Jay's that over. I think he's more of the IWC loves him. So I think that Seth has been highlighting certain people that don't really get the spotlight and even like improving their stock. Shinsuke was probably out of the company by fucking July.
I don't think that this character change has been so massive for Shinsuke.
But the character change didn't happen until Seth.
Yes, but the character is what is saving Shinsuke, not feuding with Seth.
But if the feud wasn't good, if Seth didn't really go with it, that feud would have been terrible and it would have sunk Shinsuke to the bottom.
I think the feud was good more because of Shinsuke than Seth.
I think Seth aided that well enough where it didn't fall flat.
So
Seth had a great match of the year with a match of the year candidate with AJ Styles. I mean, he was in War Games. He was a pivotal member in War Games, really. So, like, Seth has been far and above one of the best people in the year. I was originally not going to give an MVP this year because I thought it'd be the same person who was my number one of the year, but I don't think so. I changed my mind on that. So, do we have anything to talk about? I know this is a really short episode. We currently are on.
This is. I was worried about this one being short because. I mean, I guess we could talk about how Brock Lesnar's daughter did break the shot put record at
Jesus
Christ. We can. Which, congrats to Brock. It means
congrats to her, my guy. She's the one who broke the record.
But it means Brock's continuing the legacy of Lesnar's being demons. And raised her right. That she's going to college. She's an athlete.
She'll probably be in the WWE next.
She's gonna throw Nia Jax like a shot put.
It's better than
We're
having fucking
gonna
Shayna Baszler,
officially
but
have our female Lesnar. We keep saying
We've
this is
had our
gonna be a
female
female
Lesnar.
Lesnar.
we've had our female Lesnar.
Who?
Rhea Ripley. There's no one can stop her. No one can stop Lesnar.
We're about to have a real female Lesnar. Literally a
Yeah.
Lesnar who's a female.
Where's Ava Rain been? Or I think she's just called Ava
I have
now.
no idea.
Because
Here's
she's the Rock
two things
daughter.
we can talk about. I think
Go
she's
ahead.
doing developmental still, since she's still on the PC.
I know she's on NXT. I know she's
Oh.
on NXT. I just don't know what she's been doing there.
So there's two things we can talk about.
Yeah.
So far, 2 champions have not been pinned once this year. Oh, he fucking froze. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm so happy I waited. He
I'm back.
is back. Here we go.
I'm Slim Shady.
Who are the 2 champions who have not been pinned this year?
Well, Seth did get pinned this year, but before he was champion.
But it's at all this year.
Just add all this year.
January 1 to December to today.
Rhea Ripley hasn't been pinned since last year with Liv Morgan, which is
Rhea's one
another
of them.
reason why it should be Liv at Mania. Stop saying Becky, people. I swear to God, I'm gonna break someone's
He is
nose.
one of them.
Roman got pinned. Io definitely got pinned as a tag champion. Is it Chelsea Green?
No, I wish. Gunther.
That makes sense. Yeah, go there. Yeah,
Only 2 champions not to be pinned this year.
but he did lose.
But
There's
two
only
s-
one undefeated champion this year, and that's Rhea
When
fucking
did Gun-
Ripley. No, actually, Rhea lost in elimination chamber because he lost in the Iron Man match against Gable.
Oh yeah.
I totally forgot about Rhea losing against Beth Phoenix, but she didn't get pinned. So
Yeah, but yeah, so neither of them are undefeated for the year.
Yeah.
Okay. The 2 things. There's 2 CM Punk things.
oh god,
And then we're gonna go to the end highlight big news. That is positive.
there's big news.
Yes.
Okay, so Brock Lesnar's daughter coming to WWE.
Roman vs. Punk will happen. Apparently the thought is it's gonna be about centered around Heyman.
Absolutely the right move. Absolutely the fucking right move.
And then WWE is hopeful to have Punk Stone Cold.
I don't like that.
But the end news. Random Rotunda, I butchered his name.
No, it's
Rest
Wyndham
in peace,
Rotunda.
Bray Wyatt.
It's
Oh, I
Wyndham
didn't
Rotunda.
butcher it?
It's Wyndham
Is
Rotunda.
scheduled to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in
Absolutely
2024.
fucking W.
That was I saw that news and I'm like, that is the
There's
biggest dub.
4 people I believe should be on 3. There's 3 off the top of my head. But there's a 4th one that I can't think of right now. It's Bray Wyatt, Wyndham Rotunda, Paul Heyman,
Yep.
AJ Lee.
Okay.
AJ Lee is a Hall of Famer.
I'm waiting for your third person who is 1,000% guaranteed to be in the Hall of Fame.
I'm not saying guarantee. I'm saying who should be in the Hall of Fame.
Should? Okay, fine. I'll give you should.
And finally, she should be inducted China into the Hall of Fame. She should be in the Hall of Fame.
Isn't she?
Nope. She's only with DX. She's a one-time Hall of Famer because of DX. She is not by herself a Hall of Famer.
That is wild.
Yeah.
To me,
Oh, and Bad Bunny. Induct Bad Bunny. Fuck it.
you're forgetting one name.
That's not in the Hall of Fame right now.
Yes.
Who is that?
Who's not in the Hall of Fame by himself?
John Cena?
Batista.
I don't know enough about Batista. That's the issue.
He was him.
I know he was him, but I hadn't seen enough of Batista besides his acting
He
work.
should be in the Hall of Fame.
Okay, if you say so, I'll agree with you. But I hadn't seen him to be like.
It's been waiting for too long.
The only thing can we induct a moment into the Hall of Fame being a 2005 Royal Rumble at the end?
Oh yeah.
Oh, with the double fucking torn hamstrings, whatever they call it, calves.
But
we also should bring up the one fact that we learned this week. That Roman Reigns has pinned every single Royal Rumble winner except for the 2004 winner.
Don't get me started on that, Doug.
And that's really impressive. You have to say that. It's really
Impressive.
fucking impressive.
But what you said to me after that fact was not impressive.
I was drunk, okay?
I hope so.
I was.
Those cancer coats is coming hard.
I was so fucking hungover that night.
Okay. We're gonna. I'm gonna wrap it up there. Actually, no, we can't wrap it up there. That cannot be the last thing talked about this.
It's impressive though. Like that's super fucking
Put Bray
impressive.
Wyatt in the Hall of Fame this year.
Yep.
Have Heyman do one more storyline this year before getting inducted next year. So he
This
can
year,
be
this year's ending. We're literally at the end of
But-
fucking 2022.
but as in this have him do a storyline 2024 Punk Roman, the night of the match you throw Lesnar in there for shits and giggles.
that'd be kind of funny actually. Yeah.
And then have
Very
him
good.
be in the 2025 class. Have Batista do some quick shit with someone for 2026. Induct him into the Hall of
Is
Fame.
Batista a 2-time Royal Rumble winner?
One.
He won 5. I thought he won like 13 or something like that.
He won. Oh, is he? Didn't Cena win 5?
No, Cena didn't win 5. It's Batista. Cena won 8 or 9, I believe. I'm not completely sure. He's looking it up right now, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, so he's a 2-time Rumble winner.
It's 5. Is it 13?
Probably.
He came back for a short stint. That's why I'm.
Yes, he did, because there's the yes movement.
Yeah. Okay.
He won the yes movement Rumble.
Yeah. So, I mean, sure. I guess.
And have Batista be the face of the 2026.
It's Evolution in the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Okay, so Batista's technically already a 1-time Hall of Famer.
Yes, he's already a Hall of Famer.
So technically, Randy is too.
Technically, Randy.
Wait,
Technically,
is Triple H? Wait, is Triple H by himself in it? Because then he's a 3-time Hall of Famer. Is he the only 3-time Hall of Famer?
Flair. No, Hogan.
I'm looking this up.
Hogan has himself. He has the NWO, and he has. I want to say he has one more. Randy will probably end up being a 3-time Hall of Famer.
No, Hulk Hogan is 2-time. 05 by himself and 20 by NWO. Is Triple
Okay.
H
So
in the Hall?
So Edge could be a
Oh.
3-time Hall of Famer.
Triple H is only a 1-time Hall of Famer.
Who's not in?
Evolution's not in, and himself.
Really?
Both of those need to be in the Hall of Fame.
Taker could be a 3-time.
Brothers of Destruction.
Brothers of Destruction, Ministry of Darkness.
Yeah, Triple H is in the Hall of Fame, but DX is.
Roman will be a 3-timer.
Is Evolution in the
No. Which would then make Ric Flair a 3-timer.
Yeah, damn. Randy, Legacy won't get in. Evolution will. So, I like Legacy was good, but like that's Ted B.
I think they will because of it being Cody and Randy.
Yeah, but Cody wasn't like a big part of it. It was just Randy and his minions back then. So, damn. But Wyndham returned to the Wyatt family stuff they get in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the guy
that would make Randy like a 4-timer.
Oh yeah, maybe I think the only one I'm guaranteeing will be a 3-timer because if they haven't inducted Evolution yet, I don't know when they will. Roman Reigns will be a 3-time.
3-time. Oh, Shield. Yeah.
Shield Bloodline himself.
Yeah. Triple H will be there because Triple H hasn't got inducted himself yet.
But will they? But if they haven't inducted Evolution yet, will they?
They will. They have to. It's Flair, Triple H,
Yeah.
Batista, Randy. That's one of the greatest stables of all time. So they have to. Man, this Hall of Fame season is like, and they gotta get Cena in there somewhere. But it seems like gonna be a 1-timer, right?
Yeah, Cena's only a 1-timer.
I'm trying to think if anyone else could be like more than a 1-timer that's coming out besides like Batista and stuff like that.
More than 1-timer, Jericho.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you put KO and Sami in together as a team?
No.
Oh, Sami 2-time.
Will he be inducted with the Bloodline though?
Probably, if we're counting Randy Orton as a Wyatt family member.
Yeah, if you count Randy as well. Okay, yeah.
You count Randy with Wyatt, then you have to count Sammy as a bloodline member.
That's fair. By the way, I think we should definitely get in. Even if it's just the three members of Rowan, Bray, and I can't remember his last name. His name. My God. Oh my God, I remember his name. I just can't say it right now. I can't think of it right now. Eric Rowan, Bray Wyatt. Oh my God, he passed away too. I feel really bad right now.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Luke Harper.
Thank you. Oh my God.
There's only Eric Rowan and Braun are the only two original members.
Braun shouldn't be in that.
Braun Strowman is 1000%.
When they inducted, I don't know if they should put Braun in there. I don't know if Braun should be a Hall of Famer.
The other one, has to be multiple time. It'll come to me after this, and I'll text you it. But I think we should wrap it up here, talking about the Hall of Fame.
All right, that's a good idea. I want to thank everyone for watching. Let us know what your award winners were, or anything that you found surprising from our award winners. And who should be in the Hall of Fame coming up, in 2024?
There's a lot of names.
There's a ton of fucking names that we just listed off. So let us know what you guys think about it in the comments below. And we'll see you guys next week when we talk about the Peelies, right? What is bro doing? We're going to talk about the Peelies next week, I believe.
Yes.
So we'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.